What is up, mi gente? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking, commenting, and share. So this is a special Valentine's Day video that I wanted to create because I've had so many breakthroughs with relationships these past, I don't know, like week and a half. And I wanted to share with them. So some of the lessons that I've learned that I feel like anyone can take from them and run with them and create something with them. I also want to talk about relationships. Valentine's Day is around the corner, and I wanted to dive into more what does relationship mean and conscious coupling. There's a difference when you are in a conscious relationship and when you're not. And so I want to dive into that more so you guys can have a better perspective and really hone in on that and own that so you can both own your power and create an awesome relationship. All right. So first up, I want to thank my life coach so much for recommending this book. I mean, guys, it is so good. It's called Radical Forgiveness, and the author is Colin Tipping. I bought mine from Barnes & Noble. I bought mine from Barnes & Noble here in Manhattan Beach, and it is amazing. I've started reading it only yesterday for a couple of hours, and I'm literally, I think, on page like 50, 60 something. I mean, I'm a fast reader, but it was so good. And I wanted to dive into more of that too. I feel like I have been through so much in the last few weeks that a lot to do with forgiveness and letting go and how do I forgive. And I know I created a video on forgiveness, and I still, after doing all of that, I still have felt incomplete. And so my soul was like, you need to let this go. Maybe because of the blue moon that we have going on, the new moon that we have going on, that it's like time to like let go of old stuff so that new stuff can come in. And I am so grateful that I got this book, guys. I can't recommend it anymore. It's an amazing book, and all it takes is for you to be willing to be open to a new perspective on life events that have happened in your life, and it really gives you such like an aha moments, like, oh my god, yes, that's true. Oh my, like, I mean, that was me yesterday. Like, you should see me. And I stayed like beyond midnight reading the book, and I feel like so empowered and so free of so many things that that I felt like had been holding me back. And I feel like my energy is like up. Like, I feel like I own the stuff that I created, and in a loving way, I thank the people involved in it because they played a part that I needed them to play. Like, we made like a soul to soul agreement, and we created this this bond with each other so that we can both heal. And so I'm very thankful for that. And so back to Valentine's Day and relationships. So, I mean, I feel like Valentine's Day is so Americanized. You know, buy flowers, buy candy, buy all of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, like, I like receiving flowers and I like receiving Valentine's Day stuff. So hint. I do love it. But I wanted to dive into more relationship wise, and the idea, this Disney idea that we have about being in a relationship. And you know, I bring this up because, you know, it's, you know, like I said, Valentine's Day is such around the corner that I really want to dive into that and talk about that. So we have this weird idea that our soulmate is a person, the one is a person that will fill us up. And a lot of people, and, you know, including myself, like, I was once married before. We get into marriages and we get into relationships, serious relationships, having the idea that one person is going to complete you fully. And so it's like saying I'm a half and I'm looking for my other half, meaning we are not complete. We are not, as an individual, full and whole. And that means, in other words, that the other person's responsibility to fulfill that. And if they don't, then we go on a tangent, and we have all these crazy expectations of the other person when they don't fulfill that. And now, don't get me wrong, there is a special dependency that goes on when you are in a relationship. This, when you are in a relationship with someone, like, it's an obvious, there is some dependency that goes on. But it's not the codependency that we are so used to seeing in movies, and it's not the codependency that we're so used to seeing in Disney stuff. Like, someone is not gonna come and save you. That's just my interpretation of it, So once we get clear that we are complete, we are good just the way we are, and once we become our best friends, and once we work through our own issues and stop projecting our issues, our BS onto people, and really start working on our past traumas, past experiences, past pain, and deal with that, then we can start attracting people of the like-mindedness to have a relationship with. And now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that once you're in a relationship, you're gonna be good. Like, it doesn't matter how much you worked on yourself. Being in a relationship with someone, being in a conscious relationship with someone, it's going to trigger you. It's going to bring about stuff that gets to work on even more. Blind spots that you thought you got over, or blind spots that you weren't even aware they were there. So, and here's where consciousness comes into place. Here's why awareness is so important, guys, to be in a relationship. Because once you are aware that it's your stuff, that it's your BS, that it's your traumas and your fear, you're gonna stop projecting stuff onto the other person. And once you become clear that it's your stuff and your projections and your crap that you have to deal with, and your fears and all of that, then you can have the freedom to heal yourself and have your power back from all in any situations. And you're also freeing that person to be exactly who they are, the way they are. Type of freedom that is going to move both of you forward. As long as you do the work, as long as you're conscious and aware of what's going on with you. And one of the biggest points that I want to make is that when you feel triggered by anything that anyone does, like, even if you're not in a relationship, even anyone, I don't care who it is a sign for something is there for you to work on. And once you get that's a sign for something for you to work on, and once you get the lesson, you will move forward from that, and you won't keep repeating the same patterns. I know if you really pay attention to your life, there are patterns that you continuously bring to the present, and you keep repeating. And you get into one relationship, end it because of whatever happened, not getting the lesson, not being aware of it. And then you go to the next relationship and you bring all that crap, and you do the same thing again. Or there's an event that happens out of nowhere that gets you triggered, and you are back in the same space, different person, same scenario, and you end up thinking, what am I doing here again? I thought that I got over this. I thought I forgave. It's not enough to forgive in the sense that we've been taught to forgive, like to forgive and let go. There is work that needs to be done within yourself to realize that maybe in a perception, take the perception of that you created this on your own so that you can heal past whatever it is that you've experienced as a child, or in in some scenario or something. So I wanted to leave you guys with that. And again, please get this book. I'm telling you, Radical Forgiveness is awesome. Thank you so much for my life coach for recommending it to me. It literally changed my life. And I don't even, like 3 or 4 hours. Like it's amazing how, if you're willing to do the work, and if you're willing to be wrong about the way you have things, and be willing to grow as a human, as an individual, it is crazy what you can attract in your life, and how easy things will unfold, and how quick you'll get over things. So I am so thank you for my gurus, the people that brought so much darkness into my life, because even them, it's all love. They all wanted for me to grow, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to those people. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me in these videos. Like, guys, this journey has been amazing. I feel like I'm getting better in these YouTube videos, and I'm excited to share them with you guys. So thank you for keep commenting and sharing them with your friends. And I look forward to keep creating these awesome videos with you guys. So thank you, and have an amazing day. I love you guys. Bye.